my guitar has, it doesn't sound that good on the streams, I've realized. So I decided I'm going to try miking it differently and see if we can just get a natural sound. Ironic, because I just got this guitar that had a thing to plug in, but it just doesn't seem to friggin' work on the stream. It can't handle the mastery of my playing. Or whatever, I don't know. Anyway, today's stream is about a little bit of a thing that's going on in my life. Before we begin, I'm going to go and share this with my peoples. The sleeping giant, or how the story of the sleeping giant. I'll just ping everyone on my server. They can just deal with it. And every other server, I will not do that because they will hate me for it if I say something weird. Whatever. Tis what it is, tis what it is, tis what it is, man. I guess it always is what it is, right? Right? Just saying about the story of the sleeping giant, I'm just saying. I am saying, Super Saiyan, man. I'm Super Saiyan, dude. Let's see, filters. Let's add a filter. I just thought maybe there would be a reverb or something. I don't need it. I got natural. It's just pure natural sound. Sounds pretty good in my monitors. I hope it sounds good on the stream, because it has been sounding like shit. And that pisses me off to no end. Like, you have no idea how much it pisses me off that I cannot just hear myself. Anyway, just gonna post my that's low. If you wanna sing low, you can use your vocal cords to do so. You just have to relax and say Om. Doesn't stay forever, but it does add a little depth. I don't know. Hell, I don't know, but I've been told pretty young lady gonna steal my soul. I believe that pretty little lady may be you, if you wanted to be. But you'd have to come calling. You'd have to come knocking on my door, 'cause I ain't the kind to go out and get you. I ain't the kind to do that. I've got shit to do. I'm gonna go out and do it. You better learn to catch up. Gotta keep up with this old train, or you gonna get left behind. Yeah, you gotta keep up with this old train, or you're gonna get left behind. You better keep up with this old train, or you're gonna get left behind. Oh, well, keep up with this old train, or you're gonna get left behind. Behind. Keep up with this old train, or you're gonna get left behind. Keep up with this old train, you're gonna get left behind. This old train, well, she's an old friend of mine. Change that makes me smile. Yeah, I see you coming down the tracks. A new way of living that I like. I wonder if this is streaming well, because I had not plugged in my Ethernet cable like the idiot I am. I do as I do, but I am that I am. I make a lot of mistakes sometimes. Oh, yes, I do. And that just makes me so blue. That's why my grass is blue. They call me bluegrass lips, because everything it comes up. Well, what would you think of the future if you saw that the grass turned blue? Would you think that the planet had changed, or that something had changed in you? Oh, Lord, I don't know. Oh, it's just a wavelength of light. It gets reflected back when the sunlight don't photosynthesize correctly. It seems like an obvious kind of thing, but it ain't so simple as all that. See, we're called a human, we got all kinds of hues. We are man of hue. We are all men of color, woman or man. Both have man in the name. A woman's just a man with a womb. That's all that I can say. Well, can you contain the world inside of you, sir? I think that maybe you can, maybe if you try. Well, there's a lot of stuff that lives down there, all up in your guts. Maybe if you plant enough seed up there, some shit will start to grow. Oh, start to grow. Maybe you'll have your own farm deep in your colon. I don't know. With some seed planted up there. I don't know. Try it out. Seems alright to me. I don't know. But let's flip that rainbow flag back upside down. Flip it right side up. Because we're not in distress. We're just us. Kind of luck that lets us express all the hues inside of us. We are pansexual creatures. Sometimes when you're acting, you just have to select a few hues to go with your artwork. But in truth, the white light contains all the colors, and the black pigment does too, just in a different way. There ain't no difference between black or white. They're the same, except that they're different. It's not so confusing if you try to wrap your head around it, really. Through that prism of light. The crystal matrix turned that white light into all the colors of the rainbow. Oh, not just black and white. We have all the shades of gray and all the hues of our favorite tones of color. Just the same. So beautiful how the universe reflects in the soul. It said as above, so below, so it is and so it goes. I think that we have ourselves a planet in this universe. Ain't no kind of thing to shake a stick at, it's just the truth anyway. Oh, it seems so beautiful to me. All the things that I can open my eyes and see. Sometimes when I close them, the colors overwhelm me. The sight of my internal light. All it's all good times. Oh, it's all in good times today, and I have seen the good times before they all faded away. They aren't all gone, they are all beautiful to me, and everyone should know that great symphony is white as snow and pure as the driven rain. It's black as coal and rich as the soil of the Nile. Old Kemet means black, like the dirt of the Nile, which gave forth all the light that fed all the people of Joseph and of Pharaoh, of Moses and Heraclitus, Plato. Lots of people ate food from the Nile, traveled down there just to see them pyramids that they built out of solid stone. Why did they do that? Just so they had some place that they could call their home and say, hey, look, we built that shit. What did you do? Look at us, our descendants. What did you do with your time on the earth? We cooperated. We built something big. We built something great. We built something better than all yours. What the fuck can you do, buddy? It's a challenge. Climb up that pyramid to the very top and go and build your own even bigger. It doesn't have to be a pyramid, just some kind of thing. Thank God, don't build a pyramid scheme. Don't do that. You just go round and round in circles. You just go round and round chasing your own tail. Well, don't do that. That's a whole lot of horse shit. And there will be nobody to go your bail. Because the dollar's sinking, Bitcoin's a rising, Ethereum's the way of the future. They say that the petrodollar is dead, and frankly I agree. Fuck the Clintons and the Saudis. I love them, but also they're so wrong because they choose to worship money instead of the God that built their throne. Oh, the world belongs to our one Lord. Oh, gold ain't nothing but a little brick, a little shiny shit. Something shadowed by a star in a supernova past Jupiter and Mars, sucked in by our sun's gravity, created by the furnace of reality. You could say I really know my shit because I recognize it when I see it. And you've got a lot of bullshit on your plate if you just read the news. Don't read that digested shit, just take up your eyes and open it. And what does the world look like to you? I think it looks like a pretty beautiful place with a lot of flawed and fucked up people. And why is that? Well, it's because we talk about race and we keep worrying about things like money. Just a piece of paper. It's just a piece of paper, gentlemen. fucking wake up, you sleepers. Awaken all ye who slumber. It's just a fucking piece of paper, just a fucking coin. Nobody cares what it's worth. It doesn't have anything to do with actual value, which has to do with filling bellies, filling minds, and filling little bellies with food and crummy, oh yeah, and making little babies to carry on our future to the ends of time. Oh, and oh, to the edge of the universe we could all expand, if only you could stop eating the apple right out your own goddamn hand. Instead, take it right off of the tree. Oh, it don't need to be delivered to ye. Just fucking reach up your hand and God will deliver to thee. Fucking plant a tree, you imbecile, you fucking asshole. Stop chopping them down to build your houses, just fucking have a tent. Live in communion with nature, you piece of shit. Don't you realize you're the problem of this fucking world and everything's gone to shit because of you? I'm calling you out, cowboy. Fucking draw your guns and, well, fucking take aim, son, cause I'm gonna shoot you down like you was a dog. Just listen up, you little cunt. I'm gonna tell you to shut the fuck up and listen to me, because I'm gonna tell you the truth. Well, we can all play nice on this little world and all love one another. That's all we have to do is open up our arms and learn to share. We don't need to collect everything just for our own security. Everything is pretty fucking secure because God designed it that way on purpose. And you just keep finding ways to fuckle your little way around it, you little Babylon piece of shit. Grow a brain, a dick, and a heart. Grow a brain, a dick, and a heart. Done! Yeah, I took a shit all over Babylon right there. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Everyone has it wrong when they say shit about the Jews. The Jews didn't do anything bad, man. They didn't. It was the Babylonians that did bad things, and they were the ones who took the Jews as slaves. They made them their slaves because the Jews would do it for free. They would do it for free because they knew God's way. But the Babylonians only cared about shekels. They only cared about the money. Only cared about the almighty gold piece in the sky. And those mammon-worshipping fucks are the ones that fucking ruined everything for everyone. You know, I don't know. Everyone knew it. Everyone's known it since the beginning of time. Saddam Hussein knew it, and that's why they bombed him to shit. Fucking Muammar al-Gaddafi knew it. He tried to institute his own currency system, and they said, nope, you gotta use ours. You gotta use Babylon's or bomb you to shit. And they bombed him to shit, and they fucking hung him. You know, Adolf Hitler did the same. The Jews and Hitler cooperated. Hitler was a Jew. God damn it. He was a Jew. Didn't you look at his genealogy charts? Shit, man. You think he killed all the Jews? No. No. He did collect them, though. Round them up. And, you know, they didn't want to leave their lives and move back to Israel, so, you know, they did die in vast numbers. And the Holocaust was real. You know, don't deny that shit. It was real. It was an offering to God. That's what Holocaust means. It means a burnt offering that is made unto God. The Germans and the Jews somehow, in the grand scheme of things, cooperated. They made the largest human sacrifice ever in World War II, ever done No human sacrifice has ever been that big as World War II. And then God said, fuck it, you guys are crazy. No more. I need to give you power-hungry assholes a fucking button that says, this button will delete the universe. Hit it if you want, you fucking prick. They build a big red button so fucking big that not even the biggest asshole in the universe could fucking press it. You know, because it's only going to destroy himself. That's the only way to do it. And that's what they did. They created the nuclear bomb. They split the fucking atom. And they created the great atomic power. Which the Buchanan brothers did sing a wonderful song about, you know. It's crazy the things that have happened in this world. It certainly is. You know, don't hate me just because I tell the truth. I ain't being hateful. I don't hate anybody. I love everyone. I love them all equally. You're all my brothers and sisters. We're all the children of God. For it is written, Psalms 82:6. Are ye not gods? Or wait, I think it says, ye are gods, and all of ye are children of the Most High. In Hebrew, El Elyon. This is in the congregation of the Elohim, which means gods, plural. God was speaking to his children. He made little gods. 'Cause old sky god Anu fucked the world. Yeah, he fucked the world real good and hard. And his seed was planted there by rain and stardust and all the things from Mars. And with all of those resources, well, the womb of the world started to breed all the animals and sweethearts and societies that we would ever need. Oh, isn't it beautiful that God created all of us because he had a brain, a dick, and a heart. He just wanted to get laid with someone, so he created someone and then got laid. That's the story of Amun-Ra. That's the story of El-Anu. That's the story of Uranus, the heavens, the god Uranus. And if Uranus don't bring a smile to your face, you ought to check down there, for there might be some hemorrhoids growing, clinging on, making trouble. You got a lot of shit going on, man. Clean it out. Take a fucking bowel cleanse. All of us, inside of us, have all the things we need, but somehow we gotta keep this train a-rolling. So we just need a little more coal and a little more water, and we can keep all these things a-flowing. Well, what is coal but a great big lump of all the things of carbon compressed into dust by the universe's pressures of gravity and time and insulation of the earth. Oh, you great and mighty womb. Oh, coal, bless all coal miners and all coal mines. We love you because you are us. When we have passed away and been buried and sank below the earth to the ancient ways of time, and we see that we are together. Our blood and guts and all that shit, it goes away inside of it. All our consciousness goes to the underworld of mycelium, fungus in the ground. We all get downloaded into nature's mighty internet. Don't you know the world has its own ways of communication? Haven't you learned? Oh, you can eat mushrooms and find out, friend. Maybe you'll have a good trip, or you'll see you're an asshole. What you've done to everybody ain't right. And maybe you'll change your ways and clean out your bowels, you old sick bastard. That ain't right. So drain the swamp in your own soul before you worry about the one that's in the world. Yeah, drain the swamp in your own soul before you go out and complain that the world ain't working right. 'Cause it was here before you and it ain't broke, so don't fix it. Maybe you are deep inside, and you ought to learn how to adapt with your environment. Yeah, man. Hippie shit. I don't know, man. I love bluegrass and hippie shit. Some of that hippie shit. Why not? The story of the sleeping giant is that the mountain behind me in this image, if it is showing, this is my neighborhood that I live in real life, but this is a picture of it, and it's not actually out the view. I'm in a hut. I'm in my little hut here. But here's where we're going to build our healing center. We're going to build a healing center for all the people. We'll have music therapy, sound therapy, psychedelic therapy perhaps, depending on the laws of the land and how they do change. We will petition. We will make it happen. Because our people need it. They need some goddamn healing. They need a place to go heal, to commune with their ancestors, and feel the ancient wisdom of the underworld, of the mycelium that grows beneath the ground, where all souls go to rest if you bury them. Yeah, death isn't real, man. That shit's an illusion. The human body just stops working in the way that you think it does, so you think it's dead, but it ain't dead. Life continues. It continues in your gut. It starts deconstructing this thing you call a body, and it starts turning it into something else. What starts to bloom? All the bacteria and fungus in your body. Oh, all those things start eating up all your cells and all your meat and all that shit. And you think, oh, shit, I guess he ain't him anymore. That ain't true. His spirit is still there. Still inside them bones. Still there in the fungus, in the bacteria that grows between his toes. All the things that make up a man can be decomposed, and they still will be the same things as the man. He will just be more spread out. Now that you know about the cloud that floats in the sky, now you can know that the information's out there, and all you need to know is that the cloud is working. The cloud is out there for all of us to go and linger in heaven, in the afterlife, whether beneath the ground or in the air. It's all one great cycle, any hair. It's a Oh, a mystery, but not too mysterious. If you paid attention in science class, you'd see it was all of us. Oh, maybe you should listen to them medicos, them doctors and lawyers who spent all of them years studying the law of the body and the law of the mind and the law of the spirit within us all. But Babylon keeps wandering. They keep trucking. All they want to do is make more money, more shekels. Oh, don't worry about your shekels anymore, Babylon. You're a whore, don't you understand? Well, what you give up for free ain't for sale. It's just a gift from God to you and me. If you give everything away, you'll find that you suddenly own everything you could ever dream. I did that myself. I smashed my fancy guitar. I said, to hell with it and back. But nobody understood that what I was doing was cleansing myself of all possessions. Once that was done, I realized, hell, there ain't nothing to this anyway. You don't own nothing. You don't own nothing in this world. You come in with nothing, naked as a loon. When you leave, hell, you don't own nothing. You can't take it with you when you go. But don't worry, that don't mean you can't have everything you ever wanted. You can have it all, because it's right here for the taking. Just pick it up and go. 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 Well, some might call that a stealing, and it would be true and so. But if somebody ain't using all the wealth they have, then hell, pick it up and go. Ain't no point in owning all the beach if you never go down and swim. Ain't no point in going all the surf if you never went to learn anyway. Oh, so tell the Mark Zuckerbergs of the world just what you think of them. Tell them no, until you learn to share. We ain't brothers, we ain't cousins, we ain't even related. You belong to the synagogue of Satan, and what's Satan? He's our enemy, the adversary, money, the root of all evil, square root. Oh, it's just an illusion to trick you into giving up your shit for paper. Just little coins, man. Numbers in a fucking bank account, a digital account. It ain't real. None of that shit's real. It ain't real wealth. The land belongs to who's on it, and who works it, and who loves it, and who lives on it, who lives there every day and does everything righteously and respectfully. You know, you must respect your land, and if it is your land, you will respect it. And if it is not your land and you don't respect it, well, you ought to be kicked off it. That's what I say. Well, they call me an asshole. They call me a racist. People call me a Nazi, National Socialist, or whatever, you know. And, you know, hell, what do I know? Maybe they're right. Maybe I am a National Socialist. Because I believe in a nation. What a nation is a voluntary collection of people that identify with the same values. I believe in a nation. I believe that nations exist. I believe that they are a collection of values that we share. But their boundaries are fuzzy. You can belong to many nations. Or none. I don't know. Fuck it. It don't make any sense anyway. And that socialism thing, well, hell, all that means to me is just fucking share. Be nice to your friends, man, and they'll be nice to you. What did Jesus tell us about the word? To give and be given. To be got and be gotten. Everything in this world is free. Everything is free. God gave it to us for free. He didn't charge us no money. He didn't say, well, what you gonna pay me back for it? I demand rent for your land. God never said any of that. And God damn it, if anybody owns it, God does. All you have is a piece of paper, son. All you have is a piece of paper. And everybody in the world who's gotten their land stolen from right out from under them by these fucking capitalist pig Babylonian banksters just ought to stand up and say, hell, no more of that. We own the land because we're on it. Fuck the banks and fuck you. Get off our land. You know, you don't need any guns. You don't need anything. What are they gonna do? Shoot you? They're gonna come shoot you, kick you off your land for nothing? You didn't do anything. You're living there. You're already there. You're not doing anything. The thing's built. Everything's built. You're improving it. Hell, who cares? Squatters' rights, man. That don't mean go and conquer other people's shit. You know, don't do that. Don't be an asshole. Just stay where you're at and say, maybe this can be my little piece of the world. My place in the sun. There's plenty of room for all of us. And how people don't realize that, I'll never know. There's plenty of room for farming, for growing, for cattle, and for lowing. We could all learn a thing or two from the old cowboys who lived their life out on the road, out on the trail. Let's sing that old number. Let's sing that old number, Get Along Little Doggies. But I don't remember all the lyrics to it, so I'm going to have to pull it up. I'm ashamed to say, but hell, if that ain't a great song, I heard Mr. Woody Guthrie doing it. As I was walking one morning for pleasure, As I was walking one morning for pleasure, I spied a cowpuncher riding along. His hat was throwed back and his spurs were jingling. As he approached, he was singing this song. Whoopie-tie, oh, get along, little doggies, it's your misfortune and none of my own. Whoopie-tie, oh, get along, little doggies, well, you know that Wyoming will be your new home. It's a whooping and yelling, driving them doggies, and oh, how I wish that you would only go on. It's a whooping and a punching, go on, little doggies, you know that Wyoming will be your new home. Oh, whoopie-tie, get along, little doggies, it's your misfortune and none of my own. Whoopie-tie, get along, little doggies. Well, maybe old Hawaii will be your new home. Oh, here on the land, well, we had paniolos, where the Portuguese taught the Hawaiians the way of the European farmer and all of their husbandry, taught them the way to cattle ranching their day. Well, they took this guitar and made an ukulele and played it all day as they were riding along. All day long you could hear them playing, you could maybe even hear them playing this song. Whoopie-tie, get along, little doggies, it's your misfortune, none of my own. Oh, whoopie-tie, get along, little doggies, you know Hawaii will be your new home. Whoopie-tie, get along, little doggies, you know it's fortune and none of my own. Hawaii will be your new home. Oh, aloha. There you are, my friends. Just playing some musics. Hell, I don't know. I'm just playing for my peeps, by which I mean my people. A title which you all share. You're all my people. Every last one of you. The entire planet is my people. Because we're all related, if you go back far enough. There was a mitochondrial Eve, so that's definitely proven. I want everyone in the world to feel empowered. Empowered to be themselves. Feel proud of their roots, no matter where they come from. I know that not every history is a proud history. That there were shameful things done. There ain't no point in hiding it. We've all been assholes at some point in our lives, and we've all been assholes at some point in history. We all just gotta learn to love each other and forgive, forget, and help one another attain equity in this life. Everyone needs an equal slice of the pie. And that's precisely what Babylon keeps us from doing. Because their little pyramid scheme has conquered y'all and made you the slaves of the great house of Pharaoh. Like Moses, I say, Pharaoh, let my people go. The plague will continue until the people are free. Free my people, Pharaoh, you big prick. I guess he's got a little prick. Actually, it seems pretty accurate. I don't know him, but he probably does have a small dick, because otherwise he would realize that everyone loves him the way he is. Don't need to cut anything off. Don't need to mutilate yourself. Everyone is just a little bit of freedom. But this world is built on debt. Shuck off your chains, humanity. Debt ain't for you. I declare as king of this world, all of your debts are now paid. You're free, humanity. None of you have anything to pay back. Everyone is equal now. Everyone is precisely equal. You all own an equal share in the Earth Incorporated. The Earth produces enough for all of us to live. And there ain't no reason why we can't distribute it fairly. The only problem is governments. And these governments are just the dying vestiges of Babylon. The revolution has already come. It's already occurred. And we've already overturned the villains. They just haven't realized it yet enough to get off their high horses and fucking start realizing. I've been eating good, man. Many others have as well. If you have been listening and watching the ways of nature, the ways of God, the Tao, and if you follow the Tao and you pay attention to the yin and the yang, and you study I Ching, then you are becoming a master of this world. What it means to be a master rather than a slave is that you are a co-creator. Become a master. Don't be a slave. Become a master. Master yourself first. Don't master others. Let them master themselves too. Let every man be his own master, and then a society will truly be free. But if a society is all made of slaves, the slaves will never be free unless they revolt. So if you want peace on earth, cut that shit out. Cut it out. That's all there is to it. It's not that hard. Master yourself. Stop your masturbation and master yourself. Do something productive with your time and your energy. Stop wasting your seed on tissues and start planting some seeds in the ground. Growing some food for you and your family. Start hunting around and finding what you can get. Start fishing for good eats. Everybody loves sushi. Hell, eat that fish raw, man. Don't eat it alive. That would be cruel. Don't be cruel to animals. Thank them with gratitude for what they have given you. They love you and you should love them. But you have to play the game right. You have to play the game right. And that means give back what you take. The Law of Tithing said, take 10% of your increase. This was give it back to God. Originally, this meant 10% of the seed of the field. Take the corn, take 10% of it. You can eat 90%, but 10% of it needs to go back to seed, or else you won't have any corn next year. It's a simple rule, folks. Don't just take and take and take and take. Start giving back. Take what you need and give back what you don't. And that's it. That's the secret. And then the windows of heaven are opened upon us, and the glory of God falls upon us all. We become the wealthiest planet in the universe. I am the wealthiest man in the world, and I am because I'm the only man that owns nothing. I'm the only man that realizes I don't own a goddamn thing. I don't even own this body. This body is just a conglomeration of parts that are assembled in this time so that I can say these things to you. But my spirit, my soul is something that is of the breath, the ruach, the wind. This is beyond all of that shit. This is beyond all this earth shit. All of these meat bags of bones and water. Blood and shit and cum and piss and all that. All this material shit, it's great, actually. It's great. It's a great medium for us to play on. But our spirits exist no matter what. And they play in the universe regardless. Our ancestors are always around us and always with us. So why don't you just use the bodies for something fucking useful instead of embalming people and, you know, grind them up and plant them under a tree? God damn it. God damn it, they will be part of that tree and they will feed your family. Your grandparents will feed your children. And that way they will keep providing. All of us can keep providing. Why do we keep just burying ourselves in boxes? The day of judgment is here and now. The day of judgment is here and now. The adversary, Satan, is your accuser that tells you you're doing it wrong. Everything about you is wrong. But your defender is the Lord Jesus Christ, who says, you know what? But it's worth it though. And God sits to judge. And it's watched over all by the holy mercy of the great Mother of God, the Virgin. But all things are one, and God is one. Aloha keakua. Hul hua lahu echad. Say, He, God, is one. Shema Israel Yahweh Echad. It actually says, Shema Israel Yahweh Eloheinu Yahweh Echad. Hear, O Israel, Yahweh, our Lord God, Yahweh, one. All things are in unison. I'm mighty tired today because our little cat Noodles was noodling around last night. I thought he done run off. I was so worried about the little chap, I just couldn't go to sleep. And I got a little bit of sleep, took myself a little power nap, but hell, I got shit to do today, so I guess I can't sit on this stream forever. But thank you all for sitting with me and listening to my fucking chatterbox mouth and all that. This is an hour of good times. Much love to you, know that we are building the temple. The temple is there. It's already there. The whole world is a temple. But we are building something unique here on the island of Kauai, and you can be part of it if you want. But you have to submit some references. You gotta apply yourself. Otherwise, you can't get in. This is not a place for quitters or losers or assholes. No, not for you. But if you're a good man, good woman, good man includes women. In my book, mankind is all men, and women are men plus a womb man. That's the etymology of woman, so that's what it means. I don't know what else to tell you. So anyway, if you want to be a better man, then come and join our man cave man venture, or whatever fuck you want to call it. We're all gonna be the best men and women we could be. That's the idea anyway. And we will heal this world by showing what it's like when you don't live by the laws of mammon and money and the pursuit of gold, but instead live by the laws of freedom and justice that God gave to us all. Any dang way. Have a good day. I love you. And cheers to you. From Lex White here in beautiful Kauai,